LeBron training? That's weird. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today we got a detailed look and breakdown on the Nike LeBron TR1, LeBron James' first training sneaker. This is the box. It comes in a LeBron training labeled box. Again, this is super weird. For a company that literally makes training shoes, like Nike makes a ton of training shoes. If you've never seen any of them, go to WearTesters.com. We have performance reviews on a lot of them. Not just Nike's training shoes, but training shoes that are better than Nike's and better than these, especially for the retail price at $130. Yikes. If you wanted to check out any of our training performance reviews, again, they're over at WearTesters.com. Links are going to be down below in the description box, per usual. Now, real quick, before we get started, one quick thing off the top. If you've ever wondered how you could directly support the WearTesters channel outside of just the typical YouTube thing, our amazing WearTesters Discord community is the way to go. Our Discord community is full of amazing and like-minded sneakerheads. There's no drama, no trolling, none of that stupid shit that you see on all the other social media platforms. It's a nice, safe space where you can have great conversations with great people that help each other out every single week with releases, and the trade section is always popping with great deals. On top of all of that, you get full access to someone like myself, as well as our other testers, full access to WearTesters hoop sessions wherever they may go down. And if you ever have a question pretty much about anything, you can always DM me or hit me up over there at any time. And I'll be there. Outside of all of that, we have frequent giveaways. They're super easy to enter, and it's the only place to enter WearTesters official giveaways. Again, our WearTesters community is amazing, and it's the best way to directly support this channel. So if you're interested, click the link down below in the description box. It'll send you over to WearTesters.com where you can read a little bit more about it and decide if it's the right move for you. And with all that being said, performance features include a flexible outsole, which is done up in all rubber, and obviously you can see all of those flex grooves there, all the breaks within the rubber itself. In terms of flexibility, it does a great job. Not only are there flex grooves within the outsole, but they actually cut them throughout the midsole itself, so you can kind of see it once you start flexing it and everything like that, where there are literal cuts throughout there. So when you do flex the shoe, ultimate flexibility for 4-foot range of motion. They're kind of going for that barefoot-esque feel, but not the upper and stuff. Like, everything just negates itself. It's such a weird design. Now, as far as cushion is concerned, there isn't any. It's just a foam midsole. That's literally what the product description states. Foam midsole.
Awesome. Wow.
But the one thing about it that I do think is cool is when you peek underneath the insole there, the strobel is super interesting. For one, the strobel is here. So this is the strobel. It is kind of like a canvasy type of material and everything. It's really strong. And then it's sewn onto the upper right there, which will then, you know, be glued to the midsole and the tooling and everything. But it's cut out all throughout the entire footbed. It's very weird. I've never seen this before. You can see that they've cored out sections of that midsole, and again, that's for compression, because when you use foam as basic as this, you need to try to make it feel comfortable from a step-in standpoint and from a mobility standpoint. So sometimes what they'll do is core out those sections, so that way there's a little bit of compression within those cored sections of the shoe, or tooling. Does it work? Yes and no. You could definitely feel that there's more cushion in the heel than there is in the forefoot, but I think that's also what you would want in a more modern day trainer. By the way, this is the insole. It is a piece of shit, so. Now, the midsole also acts as the support cage, so it wraps around the lateral end of the shoe. I think that that's a solid move, but also a solid move for basketball or for lateral training. So it really depends on what you're wanting this for. Like lateral training, lots of movement, lots of energy, lots of spurts, sprints, starts and stops, much like the game of basketball itself, if that's what you're training for. Makes sense. Having no cushion while doing all of that doesn't. But hey, you're caged in by the foam midsole, so that's a plus. Now, the materials are interesting, okay? Like, there's a lot going on, but also not at the same time. It's a sock upper, which I thought we were done with, but you've got that. It feels like Flyknit, which is really cool, but I don't know if it's Flyknit because Nike's product description fails to state anything useful.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
But it feels like Flyknit. It feels very stretchy on top of that. So this whole middle section of the shoe, like the gray portions, are comfortable, although very tight. Like, it feels like a water shoe on your foot. There is a fused toe rand right here. It's made out of plastic, TPU. It's in the high wear area. It's also right where that rubber kind of like lips up. So they wanted that bonded on there so that it doesn't peel off as easily. The placement of that thing is hideous, by the way. This just looks awful. So yeah, there's that too. And then when you flip the shoe over, the medial side, it's got like a neoprene like stretch fit type of material right here, this black line. Again, the upper is like interesting, like I don't not like it or anything, it's just all weird. In a training shoe, I feel like you would want to accommodate a lot of different people because there's a lot of different aspects to training that you'll need. And it feels like they're really trying to hyper focus on basketball training, but only like a certain part of it, like the lateral stuff, the speed training, not the weight training, not the agility stuff. You know what I mean? Like the things that you would do without shoes, but you want them to wear shoes because you're Nike. That you want them on their feet, but the fit doesn't accommodate for that, so it's weird. I also don't love that they used, you know, fly wire cables as the only lacing option. If those things break, use Nike's warranty. It's up to 2 years of the date, the last date that's printed on this size label, by the way. So a lot of people don't know this. I was playing basketball in the gym recently, and one of the kids had one of the newest KDs on. This, what are they on, the 16, the 17? Are they on the 17 now? The one with the wavy thing on the side? And his whole front end of the rubber was completely peeled off of his upper. And this was one of the newer colorways, like the premium ones. But either way, the shoes are only like a couple of months old and that outsole was already gone, or at least trying to be gone. It was trying to run away from how ugly that shoe is. And I told him like, hey, you know that you can send those back to Nike and they'll give you a full refund. And he was like shocked. He was like, are you sure? And like, I was like, yeah, go to NikeClaim.com, file your claim, you send the shoes to them. They'll see that it's within a certain amount of, you know, time frame, and then they'll give you a refund and a credit. That way you can go and take it to Nike.com and grab a new pair. Now, as far as fit is concerned, like I was saying, it's a super snug fit. It is true to size, but in that water sock type of sense. So if you want a sock-like one-to-one super snug fit from back to front, left to right, then this is your guy. Go true to size. If you're a wide footer, I would say stay away from these. One, it's going to be hard to get into because of this one-piece collar. Two, this foam cage right here is just not going to be super friendly towards you. Like it might add too much pressure. Ding, 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 ding. And three, most people in training, like true training, want more of a barefoot and natural style of feel, like a wide splay base. And this just doesn't provide that. So for most people, go true to size. For people that want a little bit of wiggle room, I guess, you can go up half a size, but the sock upper is just weird, dude. I don't think people are gonna like this one. Now, with all of that stuff being said, what is today's question of the day, since this was such a positive video?
With the extreme and oftentimes deadly creatures that inhabit the country/continent of Australia, do you think you could survive a month-long camping stay in the bush?
Camping, I wouldn't even be able to survive in an apartment there. One spider, I'm gone. Have you seen how big those things are? It's ridiculous. Have you seen the memes where they try to catch it and then like the thing, like that dude? No. Besides just the bugs, like what else is over there?
Tasmanian devils.
That's a no, even though it's little, but still, I'm not with those.
I don't know how to pronounce this. Echidna? Echidna?
Could I see what it is?
No, you can't. It won't let you. Kangaroos.
Yep, those guys. Have you seen how swole those things get?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Platypuses. Thanks to the New York Times, I found out that they're venomous, so no thank you.
They are?
Yeah, when they're in heat during mating season.
They have teeth in there?
No, it's by their nether regions.
Why are you f***ing with their nether regions? Leave them alone. What's wrong with people?
Saltwater crocodiles.
That.
Oh, koalas are cute.
What's that?
I'll show you later, but they're adorable.
You really can't just turn your phone around? There's no picture?
They're tiny.
Oh,
it's
fuck.
a list.
Okay.
Is Australia where those giant birds are that you're afraid of?
The really big one that look like a dinosaur?
Yeah, and they
does
sound.
the fucking chattering thing?
And then if you go out in the water.
Yeah, no, we've already discussed this. It's not happening. I'm dead. So no, like I said, wouldn't even be able to survive in an apartment. How do people live there? That sounds just extra hostile. Like Crocodile Dundee, badass. Steve Irwin, badass.
All of the Hemsworth brothers?
Badasses, but me? Not a badass. But sound off below and let us know if you think that you could survive 1 month in the wild. Is that what it said?
In the bush.
In the bush.
You'd be camping.
Like do you get like a tent and stuff? Like
yeah.
I don't even think I could do it. I just
know.
can't.
Have you seen the video of the guy where he opens up his tent in the middle of the night?
And all the Crocs?
Yeah.
Yep. Not happening. But sound off below and let us know if you think that you can make it, or if you're actually like if you live there. So that's always a possibility. They don't get great releases sometimes, which is unfortunate.
I see a big complaint about that.
Yeah, the allocation over there isn't that great, which is unfortunate. But
probably because sharks are taking out
they
their
can't
boats.
even get that shit over, man. They're getting stopped by all kinds of stuff.
No, don't like that.
Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will catch you all on the next one. So until then, you guys have a good one.